Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's been a while.
It has been a while, yeah. I think the big news that we have had to share and we're really excited about is that we've actually started our own clothing brand. So if you guys can see, we're already rocking merch. You can see it's called HIGHXBORN. I know it reads as HIGHXBORN, but it's actually pronounced HIGHXBORN. I'm running a little distressed design going on.
We got the
HXB at the back, and I've got the 26th, the year of when it started.
Mm-hmm.
As well, probably the one that I'm most proud of, I would say, is our socks.
I'll get one each.
So we've got a midnight colorway, as we like to call it. You know, very thick, very essential sock. Nice, keep your feet nice and toasty during this time in winter.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a Jacquard logo, and we've got a crimson version as well of the same sock.
Really comfy.
Yeah. This goes above the ankle. As you can see, guys, I'm actually currently wearing the red version of it, so this is what it looks like. The origins of HIGHXBORN. So what was the idea behind that, I guess?
Wanted to start a small business for a while. We knew we wanted to do clothing, like what the name will be, what products we wanted to sell, and...
Man, I still remember the back and forth on that, man. The names that we came up with, like, what were some of the names that we came up with? I know I had a fair few, like, written down. One of them was Bloodline, but I feel like that's really, really overused. I remember there was a High Seek apparel or clothing or something from my end as well.
I forgot what names I did, but the origin of the name was mostly... We're trying to find a name that was suitable for us, and we wanted to name it after our boys.
It was more like a legacy piece, wasn't it? Because, like, I think why we started it as well was mostly because of our kids. Like, we wanted something like for them to leave behind for them. So this is definitely like a legacy piece for them. You know, Sirkan, our youngest, his name means High Chief. And Ayan, our oldest, his name means gift from God. And I guess it was just a bit of a no-brainer. So you have High and you have our firstborn. So put it together, HIGHXBORN. So I'm like, oh, okay, HIGHXBORN. I think that's a name that could probably, you know, click. Definitely other businesses out there called HIGHXBORN or something. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so what is it that makes us different? What is it that, like, people can look at it and be like, okay, this HIGHXBORN's different from that. So I don't know what kind of came over me. I just thought to add the X in it. You know, I was worried that people would pronounce it as HIGHXBORN, but then I kind of thought about it like, okay, let's try and be different, but also this is the collaboration of two people, like our boys, our two boys, and it's just like, okay, what if we mesh it together and put the X? Like, it's one thing. The name is one thing, but it's also like a combination of two. So HIGHXBORN was what we kind of more or less came up with. And then from there, it's like it kind of just stuck. It was like about a year earlier that we were just really, really just trying to like knuckle down on it. You know, just trying to like, you know, look for the design of the logo, you know, what is it presents, what is it like it means to wear HIGHXBORN. You know, and while the motivation was definitely our children, it was like we wanted somebody to wear it and feel like, you know, that they are of high status. Like, you know, you feel like you're born for more, and that's our tagline, born for more. You know, you want to wear it and be like, you know what, I'm wearing this and I feel like I can do more. Like, it feels like a bit, like, it feels like armor, you know, more or less. So, yeah.
And funny thing, we were also trying to find our little signature, like the Born for More.
Oh man, that was another thing as well. I had a couple as well. I had Truth in Thread.
Yeah.
That was one of them, or Truth in the Thread. And
we had designs too, but it was cool.
They were alright. It just didn't feel like it was us, you know. And I guess that the red was like symbolic of like the bond and blood, because this is essentially like started from family, you know, and I wanted it to be a thing like our boys could look at it and be like, you know what, if mum and dad can do something of this caliber, you know, do something that is just puts them out of their comfort zone, then what's to stop me? You know, so again, it is a legacy, but it's also an inspiration piece as well for our sons, but also for those people, you know, who feel like, you know, they're questioning it. They're like, you know, you're born for more. Don't think like you're hindered at like your current situation. You know, just think of the bigger picture. Think of what it could be, you know, because I know like, especially for us, like we've been through that. Well, like we're definitely going through that motion right now, like, you know, of hitting some roadblocks, but you know, the business so far has been really like it's been fun, but also like educational and learning and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, we definitely just started with hats and socks for now, mostly because of a soft launch. Just kind of wanted to like tease it a little bit, but hopefully, as you mentioned, love, you know, we do want to get into like say shirts or hoodies and stuff, and you know, we've had some people who have mentioned that to us. A lot of people have mentioned that to us.
Shirts and hoodies or jumpers.
Yep. But I don't know why. I thought socks were like really, really cool. I don't know why. I was more happy about the socks.
You was more happy about the socks. I was more happy about the hats.
You wanted to go into like shirts, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted shirts, but it was a soft launch first.
It was a soft launch. You just want to kind of test the waters on this one as well. Socks were just a big thing. I'm like, man, everybody needs socks. Everybody literally wears socks. Come on, let's buy socks.
Yeah, it's winter.
It's winter too.
It's winter at the moment.
But I remember I told you, like, love, I really, really, really want to get socks, and you just gave me the silence.
Yeah.
Like, really? Socks? I'm like, yeah, everybody wears socks. Everybody wears shoes. Like, even people wear jandals, and they wear socks with jandals. You know what I mean?
And funny thing is, our hats came first before the socks.
Yeah. I was kind of just thinking. I was like, okay, hats are just standard. But I'm like, what's something else that could make us like a bit? I guess people don't realize that they need like essentials. So I'm like, socks. So yeah, socks kind of just stuck, and it's funny now, but back then it was a big tug of war between us.
He was crazy about the socks.
And I remember I just kept telling people, I was like, oh, we're gonna release like hats and socks, and I like as soon as people heard hats, they're like, oh yeah. Then I said socks, and I was like, kind of like, really, socks?
Yeah, they were when we were telling people, they were kind of like, oh, but why hats and socks? Like, why hats and socks at the moment?
I think we just started with the accessories first before we go into the main course. What has been the hardest part about running a clothing brand / small business?
Trying to drive, you know, our products to people.
Yeah,
like it does sound easy. It does sound easy, like, you know, just putting your products out there, you know, on social media, and you know, promoting it.
It's definitely fun though, I have to admit.
It's fun.
The response has been overwhelmingly positive. You know, we've had people that we've looked up to who have reached out to us and said, like, you know, we really like what is it you're doing, we hope your brand goes well, and that has definitely been a push.
Yeah, and there's actually some people, like, you know, that you wouldn't know, that's like, whoa, like, that's so cool. That's like, so we have that push to be like, okay, we can, like, you know, our brand's getting out there, like, people know the names of our brands.
Yeah.
And it's like surprising. It's like, oh, people we thought that wouldn't, you know.
Oh yeah. Like we never really thought.
Yeah.
It was like, man, they're just reaching out to us saying our brand is like so cool. But I guess you know, the hard part about it is, I guess, it's just I think it's the constant push. You know, as business owners, you know, you want to try and just continually push your product, and you know, you want people to, like, you know, rock your merch. I was telling Sharon earlier this week that we saw one of our friends and he was wearing the hat, and I just kept telling her, I was like, man, it's so cool seeing somebody else, like, you know, wear our merch other than ourselves, you know, because you know, naturally we're gonna wear our own merch, you know, because we believe in it. But seeing like one of our friends like wear it, I was like, man, it's so cool, you know, seeing somebody else like wear our hat. And you know, we do get people who like order it too. Yeah. And like, I'm not gonna lie, when I see an order come in, I'm just like, yep, straight away. Like in less than 2 minutes, I'm just like, all right, love, yep, I'm gonna fulfill the order. Damn, bam, and I'm walking straight to the post office, taking a reel on the same time at the same time, and then posting and walk back. I'm like, yep, that's the order done. It's like just seeing, like, the fact is that people have ordered our product is like, just like, it's so super duper humbling.
Yeah, just even knowing the name.
100%.
Like, you know, like what Eamon said there, like, you know, there are a lot of people who have similar name brands. And then obviously, you know, why we have the X, which is silent. Because it's just
I just realized, yeah, it is silent.
It's HIGHXBORN, not HIGHXBORN, like he said. But yeah, I think it's just what my husband said was just being consistent about it, which is pretty hard.
But I think just driving it, continuously driving it, you know, as well. Like, just try and get people to, like, see the vision that we have as to why is that we're doing it. And, you know, obviously, you know, rocking our merch too. That's another thing as well. But it's definitely a learning curve, I would say. You know, it's pretty cool, I would say.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What I do sometimes is, it's a bit different than what my husband does. Sometimes it's like, you know...
Scroll on TikTok?
Yeah, I get ideas. Not just scrolling, okay? I get ideas on there. Ideas. I do send it to him.
But I'll be too mad to open it out after.
Yeah, and then he'll open it when it's like the time that I'm trying to unwind down. And he's like, oh, look at this. And I'm just like, yeah, I sent it to you. Besides scrolling on TikTok, you know, we have our kids. Sometimes our kids, especially our oldest, he does...
Keeps us on our toes.
The youngest keeps us on our toes. The oldest is the one that can turn your day from sad to happy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he does, man.
He does. Like, even though we're in the most, like, you know...
We could be in a very crappy mood.
Yeah. We could be, like, so down. We could, like... we don't want to, like... Sometimes we don't want to talk to each other sometimes. To be honest. And, like, we have our firstborn come and he's just, like, you know, he does his, like... little dances. He's like... It's okay, don't worry, it's okay.
Asabi, it's okay. I was like, and we just look at each other and we just kind of just like laugh and like, yeah, this is, our son is our plug. Yeah, he's our connect to kind of get us back. Like,
I am the type that's like, he will stay there until you smile.
And he doesn't quit.
He doesn't quit, stand there.
Man. He's very persistent.
He will stand there. Man. Meanwhile, the other one will be like, you know, wandering off eating.
As well, just reaching out to new people as well, and I think that's something you do a lot better than I do. Like, you reach out to others. I'm not saying I do, but I just feel as if you're a little bit better at it than I am, personally.
And he's a marketing.
Yeah, and I've got a marketing background.
He's marketing.
So yeah, it's a bit funny, that one. Okay, who has supported us the most?
Well, main number one supporter is his mum. From helping us start.
Literally couldn't have started without her help. You know, and I asked her for her help and she was more than willing to give it. And, you know, when my mum did that, I was like, you know, you've got free stuff for life. Like one time she did come up to me, she's like, oh, you know, I'll pay you for, you know, for the merch. I was like, no. Like, you've got stuff for life, Mum. Like, Mum, this is literally starts because of you. You know what I mean?
It's when he showed her the socks that we got it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you know, she started fangirling as much as I did.
We were like, oh, he was funny. It's like, oh, Mum, look, we got our socks. Showing her the socks, you know, opening, seeing how it feels and whatnot. Then he leaves and she's like, where's mine?
I went back and got her a toupee.
It took him a while to give her socks.
I was more just happy just showing her the socks. That's why it hadn't crossed my mind that I should have given her a pair. I was just so excited. I was like, Mom, look, socks and stuff. And she's thinking, it's like, okay, nice socks. So when am I gonna get a pair?
Yeah, it's like him. She's like, oh yeah, you know, Eamon showed me the socks, but he didn't even give me one. So I was kind of like, wait. So you just only showed the socks, but she loves the socks.
Yeah,
she's been wearing it.
She's proud. She's proud. She's proud that, you know, we've started something. You know?
Especially with her help, because
we
I don't think we would have started.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
Business.
We owe Mum a lot.
It'll be like, you know, when you just go into a website and then you just leave your shopping in the cart. That'll be like us, like our business. It wouldn't go anywhere. It'll just stay in the cart.
Yeah.
Friends,
Oh yeah, our friends have
friends.
have ordered as well, and they've given their reviews as well. They might have not bought merch, but they've definitely liked our post or shared them on Instagram and stuff. And for us, like that's enough in itself. You know what I mean? Like just liking a post or sharing it, that shows that there's support there definitely. And there have been like some great people who have liked and shared our posts. Not only just family, but also like people we didn't even know.
Yeah,
as
family,
well.
friends.
New friends that we've had, they've definitely just been very supportive of the brand. But like, just want to see where is it that we're gonna take this brand, how far it will go and stuff. And there's definitely a vision there. But yeah, I would say 100% number one support is definitely mom.
Yeah.
Mom, 100%. Like we wouldn't have any of this without her.
I'm thankful for friends who buy it. For other people who have bought it too. But I try to just not only other people, but try to also reach out to my friends to tell me feedback about it.
Yeah.
I don't want just like
it builds brand credibility as well, because like I understand, like we're friends, but also as business owners we want to understand the feedback, like what's the hat like, what's the socks like,
what does it feel, is it good, is it
anything you would change, any sort of criticisms, what style would you recommend as well. We're definitely inviting them all sorts of feedback. And remember, we've just started, so I guess for us, like we want to try and just try and get into the motion as well.
Also when we dropped,
oh my gosh!
When we dropped, you know what? I'll leave it to you.
My God! So the lead up to it was fantastic. We got our website rolling, we got the merch in, we've got the postcards in, and
we were putting it online.
We were just spamming it as well, advertising and everything, and we could not wait. The day before launch.
But before that, our firstborn, Ayan, he was sick.
Oh.
Where it started. He was sick at daycare. Friday afternoon. We get a call from the teacher. They call us.
He's like getting a bit hot.
And I get him. He's not himself. Like he's not the
energetic, laughable, running around. He was just very.
He was very like quiet. So like when your kids are sick, and then you're just like, oh no,
something's wrong. A couple of days later, we had to go to the hospital.
And then I think that
was on Sunday.
We went to the hospital just to double check, because we don't know if he's just only got a flu or fever. We wanted to see if there was something else more. Yeah. And we got the green light to come home. He was okay. Fever's going up and down, which they said it was normal. And then Monday came.
No. It started Sunday night. That's when I felt cooked.
Yes.
And we got back home because I was starting to feel it when I was walking around with Serkan around the hospital. And then I'm like, man, my knees feel weak. I just feel like I'm thirsty. I just feel like I'm copying a headache. And I kept eating fruit just to try and keep my energy levels up. On the day of launch, I was literally bedridden. I don't remember wearing anything but my gown. I had a shower, didn't bother doing anything else, just stayed in my gown, laid on the bed. And at the same time, I got a job interview as well. So they called me and I was so cooked. I was just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great day. And I just felt like I was just muttering gibberish, but I was literally bedridden on launch day. And I couldn't do anything else. It was terrible.
And then 2 days later, I got sick. And he was slowly
trying to
better.
Get back on the bed.
He wasn't 100%, but it was better than how he was on Sunday night and Monday morning.
Those were probably the worst.
Those were the worst. And I started getting it on all fours too. I just couldn't, my body just gave up.
We were literally down for the count. Even just trying to just get up was like a struggle.
Yeah, and then I ended up going on the website. I ended up going on our website on the laptop, and then we got an order. Our first order.
That was so cool. Our friend, yeah. That was really, really cool. The one that we saw rocking our merch, actually, this week. That was so cool. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I'm like, oh, we got an order. And then, the printer in itself and other, whatever shenanigans happened. But we figured it out in the end. But I would say that actually answers our next question. Like, what was our biggest fear before launch? Literally, the biggest fear before launch was getting sick on the day of launch. It was really cool to see our first order, and I was just like, man, this is so cool. And then after that, you know, some more people ordered, and you know, it was just really, really cool. Where do you see the brand going from here, love?
Already, but I hope, you know, more people see, like, not just only us, but, you know, there are other people who, like I said before, that we didn't even know. There are even influencers too that we didn't think like would even respond or would even like, you know, reply or support.
100%.
And like, just even with people's support, I feel like we will go even more further. Like, even before when we've even started, because you know that it's that little thought in your mind. It's like, oh, what if, like, you know, no one buys it, or what if, like, you know, like, I'm too scared to.
Yeah, as a business owner, you definitely get that.
Like, I'm too scared to even launch the business. Like,
yeah,
you know,
you kind of get like cold feet. Like, will people buy it? Is it cool enough? Will
like,
people like it?
You have all your products. Like, you're so happy. Like, you get so hyped, and then when it's actually time to launch it, you're kind of like, oh no.
Yeah, you got cold feet because you're wondering whether or not people will see it the same way you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've told him from the beginning, I'm like, our business will take off. It will go. And like, I've been like, you know, he had doubts sometimes. Like, even if we, like, obviously we've already launched, there are days, like, you know, like, he's like, oh, I don't know, I'm unsure. Like, you know, there's not really, like, you know, orders.
There's not much coming in, you know.
And like,
I have thought about that during
like,
this last
I
month.
have been telling him, like, you know, there will be people that will help us. You know, there will be people that support us. Like, you know, just keep pushing, keep going, and there have been.
It's been great. Like, just seeing everybody, like, you know, can constantly, like, push us, like, man, we love what you're doing, you know. And I think with all this overwhelming support, I believe, like, what I really want to see is just, hopefully, just one day, I can just see somebody whom I don't know out there, and it's like, rock our merch. And I think that's where I want it to be. I want it to be at the point where, like, you know, I see people rocking our merch, and I just feel very proud as a business owner. You know, I would love to, you know, say open up our own shop one day, or, you know, get it as big as we possibly can on an international scale. God has been in the middle of it the whole way, 100%. And, you know, we're just going to keep on going, and, you know, we'd love you guys to support us. You know, follow us on IG, check out the website. You know, if you guys want to rock up some merch, that will be great. But we are planning for bigger things to happen in the future. This is just our first launch, you know, so we're hoping to go bigger and better, hopefully. And you know, just stay with us for the journey. You know, I don't know what this journey is going to entail, but, you know, we definitely have positive thoughts around it. And you know, if this inspires you to start something of your own, something to call your own, like, we would love that for you, 100%.
The thanks again for the support. Not only with friends, not only with family, but also with, you know, other people out there as well.
Yeah, people who just come on and,
like, people who don't know us, people who don't know the brand, and, you know, people who are buying it that, you know, friends, family, or that do or don't know us. Even just that, and also, like, what my husband said, like, you know, just liking, just sharing, just the small stuff.
Yeah.
It helps. I am happy. I am thankful that we have decided to even launch our own business, because I know most people wouldn't. Most people are a bit scared, like, hesitant. But I'm happy that we decided to take that push.
Yeah.
To even, like, you know, get out of our own comfort zone and just went for it.
You know, thanks guys hearing us at Yap. If you guys are curious about our merch, you know, check out our website. We're hoping to do another launch sometime next season, but that all depends on you guys. You know, so if you guys want another drop, you know, you guys got to help us with the first one. So you guys, you know, cop some of our merch if you're interested, or just follow us on Instagram, or keep an eye on the website for any updates. But yeah, that's us, Roots and Routes, and now HIGHXBORN.
HIGHXBORN. No, it's a pair. Is it a pair, or is it HIGHXBORN?
HIGHXBORN. It's
So
just
no
HIGHXBORN.
parable.
It's just HIGHXBORN.
Oh, okay.
Buy HIGHXBORN for spring.
Wait, here.